one game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Nuggets coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it to the final shots.
And counted at the rim. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Cash is in for two.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. And that's going to get out of bounds off a Laker. Porter to Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Nuggets have the possession. Take stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a look. Murray's shot won't fall. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Anthony Davis lets it fly with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Jokic. To Porter. Through 3. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. Lakers at the controls right now. Russell to the rim. Flushes down the slam. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Here comes the screen. Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Missed his first. That one goes.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray into the front court. Right now, down 7. From the painted area, won't go down.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. To Porter. Jackson. Down low, it's Gordon. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Aaron Gordon has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Across the timeline comes James. Lead stands at 7. To Davis. Had him going there for a second. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Jokic. To Jackson. Denver with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Porter. They work it down to Gordon. Shot from the lane won't go. Russell into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Jokic to Porter. Down low, it's Gordon. Oh, he had it. Yes, Aaron Gordon. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Davis from the outside, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
To Russell. Count the basket inside.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Denver ball right now. Jokic to Reggie Jackson. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Changes coming from both sides right now. James into the front court. The lead is 11. To Davis. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Screen coming. Jackson to Jokic. No good. Here's Schroeder with it. It's an 11-point game. To James. Schroeder. To Davis. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Schroeder. His first effort off the mark. They work it down to Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Davis to Schroeder. Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Davis scores from the post.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Jokic. Driving right to the basket. Anthony Davis pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
LeBron James, defended by Green. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Schroeder. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Ish Smith. They go to Jokic, down low. Works it. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Davis. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys leading by 14. To Davis. Oh, Dennis Schroeder, 2 of 4 now.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Ish Smith to Jokic. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Schroeder with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. They go down to Davis. Oh, blocked away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Can't get past the defender. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
To Smith. Ish Smith 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Schroeder to Davis. The drive, right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Down low, Jokic. Shot from in close, no good. Here's Schroeder with it. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Now a step back.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Smith, and that's rebounded by the Lakers. Long key from 3/4 court, 1/4 down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Nuggets have the possession. Ish Smith. Here comes the screen. To Smith. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys hold a commanding lead. They'll get it down to Davis. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Jeff Green matched up with Thomas Bryant. Has a chance. Ish Smith. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw.
Coming right back to you.
And he makes them both.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Murray with it. Down a bundle. Has a look. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Lakers ball. Gets it in the left corner. To Davis. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big. Cruises inside for 2.
I can see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Gets to the basket and scores.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Green picked up by Schroeder. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. And the rebound claimed by Denver. And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Los Angeles, they have it. Schroeder to Davis. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Anthony Davis, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Murray with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To James. Doesn't get the bounce. Murray into the front court. Down 11. To Jokic. Screen coming. Down to 5 on the 24. Jamal Murray. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Denver's got it. To Jokic. Porter to Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 3 for 7.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
To Davis, down low. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And the Lakers have the rebound. To James. Down low for Davis. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Jokic. Gordon. Jamal Murray. Man, that was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
LeBron into the front court. Up a dozen. Davis. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Jokic. Gordon. They go to Jokic. Down low. Five seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Yes, Aaron Gordon. 3 for 6 now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
They go down to Davis. To Russell. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Ish Smith to Jokic. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
James to Davis. It's a big finish. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Here comes the screen. Gordon to Smith. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Ish Smith to Aaron Gordon. Caldwell Pope to Jokic. Goaltending. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Lakers at the controls right now. Russell. Oh, he had him there for a second. To James. Russell. Fires the 3. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Jackson to Porter. He can't get past the defender. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. Russell with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Davis. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Reggie Jackson, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
James to Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Gordon. Ish Smith to Porter. Ish Smith to Porter. Ish Smith to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Offensive board. Russell into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Davis. To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Another shot stays out. Crazy shot that time. No good. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Nuggets were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Jokic to Jackson. Denver with 4 to shoot. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Russell with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Gets it to go, and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
D'Angelo Russell trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Nuggets with the basketball. Jackson to Jokic. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. To Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. Now 4 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Jackson with it. His guys down big. To Aaron Gordon. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
James. Caldwell Pope to Jokic. Here comes the screen. Jackson to Jokic. Caldwell Pope. Nobody even close. Count the basket for Caldwell Pope.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
LeBron James. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Jackson with it. Trailing by 14. To Porter. To Gordon. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Davis. To James. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Jackson with it. Trailing by 15. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Gordon to Jokic. Blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Davis. Jumper's good.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Los Angeles has the basketball to Russell. Sizing up the defense. Russell to James. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here comes the screen. Down low, Jokic. Can't connect from inside. Got a piece of it, and that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Off the assist. Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Scores from the post.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To James. They'll get it down to Davis. To Russell. Has a chance? Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's now 4 for 6. It's Denver's ball. To Jokic. Can't miss those. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. To Porter. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Time to shuffle things up. Russell with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Davis. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
You got the screen right.
Jokic. Straight on look. Caldwell Pope. Jamal Murray. Second effort. Anthony Davis sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there. Nikola Jokic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Lakers ball. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. Deep right corner. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Beyond the arc for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Caldwell Pope. Deep two there, won't go. Not that time. Murray into the front court. Down a bundle to Jokic. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. The pass set it all up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Gordon. Jokic. Jamal Murray. Here again, Schroeder. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Here comes the screen. Jokic. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Schroeder. And finishes strong.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
New blood coming in for both sides. Ish Smith picked up by Schroeder. To Jokic. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. The follow won't go either. Short jumper won't go down. Here's Schroeder with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Here comes the screen. Ish Smith. Lets it fly from long range, and the Lakers clear.
Make that, baby. Make that.
To Davis. Schroeder. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Short jumper off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Ish Smith. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Lays it up and in.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Nuggets have the possession. Here comes the screen. That's the end of the quarter with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. It's James controlling the offense. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the first.
Shot, bro.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Ish Smith to Jokic. LeBron James with the rock. To Schroeder. To Davis, down low. To James. Porter to Jokic. Ish Smith to Jokic. Can't connect from in close. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Porter. Jokic to Porter. Shot clock winding down. Here's a chance from long range. That no good, off the mark. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. LeBron, guarded by Reed. To Davis. Nice pass to set things up.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Denver ball right now. Ish Smith. Here again, Schroeder. To Jokic. Not going down for him this time. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To James. And look out. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. To Schroeder. James. Rocking the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Jokic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's James controlling the offense. To Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. Surveys the floor. To James. And it's Murray with the rebound. Here comes the screen. The shot by Murray, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Curling inside. LeBron James. 4 out of 10.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Murray with the basketball. His guys down big. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Porter. Jamal Murray. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Nuggets have the possession. Probing the defense. Screen coming. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Jackson knocks it down.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To James. Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
To Jokic. The jumper's off the mark. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys holding the big lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's James for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Aaron Gordon. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Los Angeles, they have it. To James. In the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Caldwell Pope to Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To James. Here comes the screen. James. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Goes to the right side. To James. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Jackson to Aaron Gordon. And he knocks it down, Jay.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lakers at the controls right now. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Driving right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Porter to Reggie Jackson. Denver with 4 to shoot to Jackson. From long range. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Reggie Jackson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all 3 at the line. LBJ with it. To Russell. Takes stock of the floor. with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Murray with it. Down a bundle. Jackson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Down low, it's Gordon. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Russell. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Russell. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The Lakers get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers will represent the West in the NBA Finals after today's landmark victory. After a season of adversity, it all comes down to one last playoff series. And I just know it's going to be incredible. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Nuggets were hoping for a different postseason future, but now it's about what-ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.